What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. This one taking a look at a brand new song from Sunmi, and I already started this a little bit and then stopped because I realized that the music video, or the video that I had downloaded to actually watch for this, is actually a live stage performance from somewhere. And so I started listening to it and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. And so we kind of had to pause the reaction and get the actual real music video. So that's why the intro is basically me explaining a little funny story, a little bit of a goof or a gaffe or whatever you want to call it from previous attempts to record this. So I'm gonna do what I do in all my videos here. I'm gonna listen to this song right here. I'm going to give you guys my honest first impressions, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something you're interested in hearing me do for any other K-pop releases from now and into the future, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all that being said, let's get this song started for real this time. Like we got it for real. Everything is straight and good. Let's go. Okay. This video just unleashed the voice like that. What? I don't know. There's something about just changing from that intro to this chorus, I guess, with the music combination that's just like bam, it hits me right there. It's got some crazy impact. Okay. I dig that difference. I dig that whole. Okay, we'll talk about that more after the video, after the song. God, this part of the song it just hits so hard. I love it. It's wow. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. For like, I don't know. We got at least a couple of. Wow, is it seriously over now? Almost just about over. Wow. Okay. That was a quick 3.5 minutes. That's a fact. Wow. Okay. So that's yet another song from Sunmi, just like Gashina last year, that is absolutely like the thing that sells this song without a doubt is the chorus. Like it is just yet another song from her where the chorus just has, you know, some sort of, the verse sets up an unexpected impact, you know, kind of, you know, way that where it sets up the chorus to kind of like hit and come out in a way that's going to have in an unexpected way. I guess if that makes any sense. Like I wasn't expecting for the chorus, for first off the music to kind of like kick in as hard as it did, which maybe it doesn't, like it's not necessarily kind of, you know, the intensity level of the song and also combined with the vocals isn't necessarily super intense. But just because something isn't intense, just because it doesn't have like, you know, huge driving bass or, you know, any of the things that actually give a song a little bit of weight to them, just because the song doesn't necessarily have that in, you know, very obvious ways, doesn't mean that it doesn't have, you know, weight to it, and it doesn't mean that it packs a punch when that chorus drops in. And, you know, the verse absolutely did not set up the chorus to just come out with her, you know, singing vocals in comparison to like more of the spoken sort of vocals during the verse, in combination with the fact that the music just kind of, I don't exactly know how to describe it. There is a little bit more percussion and a little bit more, you know, actual, you know, percussive impact in the actual chorus of the song. So that does add a little bit of that whole, you know, weight and how much it hits. But at the same time, like it just feels, you know, the chorus, the music track of it feels, you know, bigger and just more full. And then it just combines really well with the vocals of the song to just absolutely kind of like hit you really hard. And then you're like, whoa, you know, which was exactly my reaction the first time that the chorus came through. And I was like, wow, that's like, oh boy. You know, and I kind of felt the same. I had the same sort of reaction a little bit when the chorus for Gashina started, but it kind of hit in a completely different way. Like that was a much more subtle and much more, you know, it wasn't something that just came out straight and like punched you in the face. It was something that more just like slowly reached out and grabbed you and kind of like pulled you in, where this one immediately just stuck out, yanked you in real quick. You didn't even have a chance to think about it. Whereas her previous song was a little bit more subtle in that, which is cool. I like that. The other thing is I don't know exactly how much I actually, you know, like this song in the sense of it being a, you know, genre and a sound and using influences that are, you know, different. I get if that makes any sense, because Gashina obviously very much a very different sort of song from everything else that was released last year. This song much more in line, I think, with what the trending sound is in K-pop at the time, which, you know, just because I say that and mention it and all that stuff is not really a criticism. It just is kind of pointing out something that I'm noticing in the song. And it of course takes away the factor for me that I would say like this is an interesting song because it's different. It has all of these, you know, different elements that make it different, because it takes elements that make it the same to a lot of other songs. And, you know, that's not a criticism really. It's just is a thing, and it kind of, you know, removes one thing that would definitely get me thinking about the song a lot more. But of course it doesn't lessen my enjoyment of it, because doing something that is generic and trending and popular isn't bad in and of itself. It's just when you don't execute on it spectacularly well, then it just is like, yeah, that was a good song, it was enjoyable to listen to, ultimately it's forgettable. But that's not this song, because they took whatever the, you know, the trending elements of music of K-pop are and put it into a song, did it really well, twisted it and changed it up and added a couple of things that kind of made it definitely, you know, like a little new and refreshing and different, but at the same time, you know, sort of within the same track or the same lane as a lot of K-pop, but maybe a little bit outside, or, you know, drifting over into a different lane to be something, you know, distinctly different, but not that distinctly different, which I think is, well, it's always good, you know, and even though I personally, it's a lot easier to go like, wow, that song is clearly something different and unique, right? And be impressed by that. It's really easy to do that because it's obvious that something is different. But if something is the same, but also different, it's a little bit harder sometimes to kind of pick that out and recognize and realize that, like, you know, so this song might be, you know, some people would say they might be generic, or it sounds you know, just following a trending sound, you know, with it being some sort of house inspired genre or something like that, you know, and there's no problem with that. But you know, that makes it for other songs, not this one specifically, I'm just talking in general here, but that makes it a little bit more difficult to pick out and recognize what exactly it is that makes a song special, especially when you listen to it once. If you listen to it more, you're going to pick out, you know, the individual qualities that make the song good and all that stuff. But that's not going to win people over who've never heard the song before, or who've never heard a song from Sunmi or anybody else like that, you know, and first impressions matter a lot. So with this one, the first impression is something that's a little bit familiar, but at the same time, it's different enough that you're not immediately going to go like, wow, that is just typical generic, you know, K-pop for the year 2017, apparently into 2018, and, you know, kind of write it off because of that. It's different enough, and that's always a good thing too. So, you know, it's got some definitely some really good, interesting elements to it, and it's also got some elements to it that are not really that interesting to me. And, you know, it's got a good balance, I think, between being interesting and not interesting, which is always good. So that's going to be it. All that I got to say for the song. I'll definitely, of course, be listening to this some more, potentially have more to say about it. I don't specifically know. I'm not going to make any promises. But what I do want to know from you guys are just in general, your thoughts and opinions on this song. So leave your thoughts down below. Don't be afraid to share whatever it is that you think, whether you like this song or not, because this community is all about having some free and open discussion about our opinions, no matter what they are. So if you're interested in joining that community, click on the subscribe button down below. If you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos, then click on, or, you know, hit that bell icon to turn notifications on so you can stay updated 24/7. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.